Today sucked. Like really sucked. Let's have a real conversation of what it's like to actually be an entrepreneur or a salesperson or somebody at a company you really got a lot of authority, you're in charge of a lot of stuff. Because social media is so fake, right? I mean, everybody seems to be on the beach as an entrepreneur. Everybody's making millions of dollars. Everybody's on a yacht, right? Everybody's in Ibiza. It's easy. You just click a button, millions comes in. I don't know what's wrong with it. Give me a break, okay? That's not what being an entrepreneur is. Being an entrepreneur looks like my day today. Here's my day today. I woke up early. The first message on my phone let me know that a huge deal that I've been working on for 6 months that was going to close didn't close. And it's not going to close. Then my next meeting, I found out a vendor who owes us a bunch of money, who said they were going to pay us Friday after they were already late, didn't. You relate to this? Then Monday, of course, the money was sent and wired out. It never showed up. So then today we call them and they tell us, oops, yeah, we really don't have the money, so we'll send you about 10% of it. Maybe you'll get that tomorrow. Then one of our real estate projects, next meeting, flooded. A boiler burst and we had a flood and it destroyed a bunch of construction that we're under on a property. My assistant's on vacation. I've got a sinus and throat infection. My number one guy is out because he gave me the sinus and throat infection. And my last meeting of the day that I'm going to have today involves us having to let somebody go that I love, but they've made an error and I have to let them go. That's the day of an entrepreneur. Problem after problem after problem. You say, oh, Ed, sell me the dream. Those of you that are in sales or that are entrepreneurs or have a role in a company, you're nodding going, finally, someone's telling the truth. So that's what it's really like. So, by the way, you can get to Ibiza. You can actually get where I am, where I own an island and I have jets and all that other stuff. And let me tell you how you get them. By solving those problems. In fact, the bigger problems you solve, the bigger your life rewards actually get. But there's a hook in here. And here's the hook. It's energy. Entrepreneurship is about tactics. It is about strategies. It is about mindset. But the invisible thing nobody tells you about is what energy is required. You have to bring energy to that first problem of the day like I did. That energy has to be bigger than the problem itself, because a lot of times the energy that created a problem is not the same energy required to solve it. You have to bring big energy, almost to the point where your energy dominates the problem. Your energy is so optimistic, enthusiastic, and progress-oriented that your energy almost solves the problem itself. Here's the thing of an entrepreneur tells you about. It's your ability to keep bringing energy even when you're losing. Even when you're solving problems. I want you to know you're not alone when you have those problems every day. It's normal. In fact, it's an indication of something good. Listen, that deal that didn't close in the first meeting in the morning means I was closing deals, right? That thing where the vendor didn't send us the money, it means we've got lots of big clients. That thing where the flood happened, that means we're really fortunate that we're developing projects. My number one guy that's out means I was fortunate to be able to hire such a talented person that means so much to my business and my life. My executive assistant, my chief of staff that's out, she's been with me for 30 years. So it's your ability to solve problems. And here's the thing, bring huge energy to the next problem after you solve the first one. It's going from problem to problem with enthusiastic, huge, optimistic energy. And that's not easy. It's almost like a baseball player who's 0 for 2 at the plate. They're going to get up now the third at bat. They have to have a short memory and forget those other ones and bring the same or bigger energy to that next at bat, expecting to get a hit, even though the previous ones were failures. It's that NBA player, they're 1 for 7 in the game and the ball's thrown to them with 2 seconds left. They have to expect to hit the shot even though they missed the last 6 and bring that optimistic energy, the winning energy to the last shot. As an entrepreneur, as a salesperson, as a leader in a company, it's your ability to bring energy to the next problem and not let the previous one take all of it away. It's not let it discourage you. It's not come in there with a negative energy or a low energy or a low frequency. Because when you do that, the problem is bigger than your energy. You're in big trouble. Optimism is huge. Entrepreneurship is more about energy most days than it is anything else. And it's you knowing this problem's normal. Oh, it turns out everybody's not in Ibiza that makes big money. Turns out the way that you get your own saloon on your own island or whatever it is this energy you can bring. Can you keep bringing it? Because here's the truth. Most people as entrepreneurs, salespeople, etc., they're tired. And each problem takes away their energy and it's invisible and they don't realize it's happening and they're thinking so much about tactic and strategy and not, I got to walk into this next meeting with big energy, positive energy, optimistic, enthusiastic energy, expectation energy of a solution. Entrepreneurship's not about the beach. It's about your ability to go from problem to problem and keep solving them and ask for bigger problems because that means bigger money's coming your way and more people are being helped. The hook is you got to keep bringing big energy from problem to problem and not let the previous one steal it. That's why you got to have the power of one more decision that you make that you're going to bring energy to the problem. And that's really what maxing out your day means. God bless you.